And this is 5 minutes in with 60% shea butter, 40% coconut oil, 42% water. No superfat added as of yet. Nice and fluid. Starting to get thicker but still fluid. I use the stick blender for 2 minutes max to get it to trace, and have now been hand stirring since. We are firmly in the applesauce stage. With a little bit of bubbling around the edges. Very beginnings of Vaseline stage. Still no issues. Very fluid. No volcano as of yet, and my stick blender is still intact because I haven't had to use it. Yay. I started this at 12:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is now 12:40 and starting to get the fluff around the edges. I know that is not the correct technical term, but that's what I like to call it. Still very fluid, no volcanoes, no issues, and it is behaving beautifully. Starting to bubble. And that awesome frothy foam sound as it starts to go through full Vaseline stage. Cook is almost complete. Cook is complete. I just zap tested it. This is still currently 0% super fatted. No currently active lye. And still beautiful and fluid. And I haven't even added my super fat yet or my fragrance oil. It's looking really good for this. I have just added my super fat. Still working great. Give me a second to get it all mixed in and I'll be back. I used 100% shea butter as my super fat, and this is actually what I was expecting before adding the super fat. It has thickened up quite a bit. Still manageable though, so now I'm going to separate it and get it into a mold. I have mixed my colorant in and my fragrances, and I like to, when I hot process, actually use a whisk when it comes time to incorporate the color, because I think it gives it a really neat kind of marbled look, and it helps me to control exactly how much gets swirled and how much doesn't. I don't know if that's right, it's just the way that I prefer to do it. So when I come back, this will be in the mold. Okay, all of my stuff is in the mold. I did actually add a little bit of additional super fat with some coffee infused olive oil that I had. Sorry, it's kind of blurry. I think I touched my lens, but I'm gonna dust the top of this with some mica and put some star anise on top just to, you know, give it a little bit of an interesting look. The color that I used is Brambleberries cappuccino mica that I had a little bit of extra from a sample pack. I'm sorry for the blurriness, but hopefully you could see that. So I'll be back after I finish decorating the top. Okay, I'm back. Here's the finished look. Please excuse the disaster of a soaping area. Kind of looks like hot cocoa and powdered sugar on top. And I think the star anise gives it kind of that nice rough edge. The scents that I used are Brambleberries Espresso and Mad Oils Vanilla Milk. And I used 1.8 ounces of espresso to 0.4 ounces of vanilla milk. So the brown should get browner, and I did not mix it in with the white part, so that should stay white, I'm hoping. There is also rinsed ground coffee in here for exfoliation. Thanks for watching.